Hey ladies, welcome back to another Friday Live. Let's see, I think we're just going to go ahead and get rolling. I am hopeful that you can all hear me. It says I'm now live. I hope you all just heard what I just said. Okay, I gotta love Facebook. All right, so today's topic is on back to basics, keeping your strategies simple. I guess strategies is a good word. Keeping it simple. Sometimes we forget the tried and true ways that have always worked since forever when we get caught up in the really detailed ideas that we see people post online and things like that. So my goal today was to just give you a few simple, easy ways that you can get your health back on track and not stress and worry so much about all of the minutia that you might see from others, things that get posted in the media and stuff like that. So here we roll. So let me see. Sorry, let me get my notes set up here. Okay, so there is so much information out there regarding what's best, the best, I quote, best ways to get healthy, because really what's best for one is not best for another, and we know that. To get healthy, best way to lose weight, all of these things that we see all the time in media and social media and whatever. So the whole thing has just gotten so overcomplicated that a lot of people just don't even know where to start. And then sometimes the information just gets so overwhelming that people just don't start at all. They don't even want to bother trying because it feels like this mountain that they'll just never be able to climb. So today I want to talk about simple strategies that will make a big impact on your overall health. So I'm going to warn you right now that I am not likely to tell you anything right now that you don't already know. So my goal is just to reinforce what you already know, and that those tried and true basic strategies still work no matter what other things we might hear in the media that you should or shouldn't be doing. Okay. So number one, super simple, move your body. That's it. Move your body. It can mean so many different things. Maybe it means yoga on YouTube. Maybe it means a fitness class or lifting weights. Maybe it means having a dance party with your kids or playing with your dogs or doing housework. Maybe it means taking a walk or a run, or even on a treadmill or doing cardio while you watch your favorite Netflix show. Whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. It means not sitting on the couch. Okay. So get up, move your body. So one of the things that we've noticed since the pandemic started is how much weight people have gained since the pandemic began, simply because they are working from home. So many, of course, not everyone, but people that are working from home. And we're not getting up and walking into the office. We're not walking around our office. Our bathroom is 10 steps away now, when we used to have to leave our office and go down the street. I hope you didn't have to go down the street, down the hall, things like that, where people easily would get 7,000 or 8,000 steps a day. We're now seeing people lucky to get around 2,000 steps in a day from working from home. So forcing yourselves and creating a schedule to actually move your body is huge. The next, another tip I wanted to give on that, is try setting a timer for about every 20 minutes or every 30 minutes and have it go off. That's sort of like your move timer. So the timer goes off and it's like, okay, I'm going to do something. Maybe it's just walking to the restroom. Maybe it's going to visit a colleague if you're in the office. Maybe it's just getting up to get a cup of coffee or a bottle of water, or whatever. I'm having moments in my brain. So yeah, just move around and give your brain a break from your screens too. That's another one. So number one was move more. Number two, drink more water. So your goal is to get half of your body weight in pounds in ounces of water for the day. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you're shooting for 75 ounces of water. If you work out that day, particularly if it's a sweaty workout, you want to add 10 to 15 more ounces to that. So if you weigh 150 pounds and you just did a hard workout, then you want to do 75 plus 15, so you'd get 90 ounces for that day. Just for reference, a gallon of water is 128 ounces. You see all the time people saying, drink a gallon of water, drink a gallon of water. You don't need to drink a gallon of water. Great if you do, but don't set that as your ultimate standard, particularly if you're a smaller person where you just simply don't need that much. So hopefully maybe that takes a little bit off your plate. A lot of people stress about the gallon of water thing. So water is especially awesome if you're able to swap it out for some high calorie juices or sodas or things that you're drinking normally. You're able to switch water for that. So you're not only getting the added benefit of being hydrated, but you're also cutting out all those empty liquid calories that you just really don't need. Diet sodas, however, we know that those are 0 calorie. Those are fine typically. We just don't want to overdo it. If you're drinking a lot of diet soda in a day, then maybe work on starting to little by little swap out some of those for just plain water, or even some flavored water. You can add mint or squeeze some juice and things like that into your water if that helps you drink more of it. And then play with that a little bit. Some people prefer room temperature water. Some people prefer it with ice. Some people really will drink a lot of water if they can drink it out of a straw versus just drinking it normally. So, and there's a lot of weird little tricks, and everybody's different there, but you're gonna have to just kind of experiment a little bit and see what works for you. One of the things that, or many of the things that you will notice when you start drinking more water, your digestion is going to get better, you will sleep better, your skin is going to feel better, and just overall body functions in general are all going to be better. So number 1, move your body. Number 2, drink more water. And then finally, number 3, the V word. Not the one you're thinking, you pervert. Vegetables. So steam your vegetables, roast them, eat them raw. It doesn't matter as long as you eat them. In general, people have such a love-hate relationship with vegetables, but you can't deny everything they do for you, from their vitamins, minerals, the fiber. All of the things in vegetables are all things that are going to help us, excuse me, with getting healthy. So your goal is going to be to add vegetables to every single meal. Okay, every meal, add some veggies. Your body's going to thank you. You're going to feel fuller longer. All the vitamins and minerals, your digestion is going to improve. So all good things with the veggies. If you aren't sure, or you have a hard time finding vegetables that you'll like or that the family will like if you make them, just start experimenting with different things. So go to Pinterest. I have a Pinterest board for specifically for veggies. If anybody's interested, I'll put it down in the comments after this live. But an example that I want to give you is asparagus. We are in our family, we really like asparagus, but we did not start out liking asparagus. We had to try lots of different ways. And ultimately, our favorite way to make it is to, once you clean them and snap off the ends, we just put them in the air fryer with some spray, a couple of shots of olive oil, and some sea salt. We just kind of shake it around a little bit. And then we air fry them for a few minutes. And then once they come out, we sprinkle Parmesan cheese on them. That's it. It's super simple, takes less than 5 minutes. And that's our favorite way to eat it. We have tried all different ways. We'd steamed them, we'd made them on the grill, all the things, but that ended up being our favorite way. So you just kind of have to mess with it a little bit and find what works for you. If you have any super sneaky, awesome ways of making veggies, go ahead and put that in the comments for everybody else, because I suspect that that's going to be a question that comes up a lot. Okay, so move more, drink more water, eat your veggies. That's it. Those are the only 3 things I'm going to tell you. 3 things that you have heard a million times, 3 things that are not new, but 3 things that have been proven over and over and over again to work. And there are 3 things that get skipped a lot for all of the more difficult things that people feel like they need to be doing. So keep it simple, stick back to the basics. Once you get super consistent with those things, then you can start adding stuff like work on your sleep hygiene. I know a lot of people really struggle with sleep hygiene. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in bed until midnight with this phone right in my face in the dark. It's terrible, it's awful, it's horrible, and I know I need to change. I'll work on that. But working on your sleep hygiene is one thing. Finding ways to lower your stress, deep breathing, stuff like that. Adding more protein to your diet overall. All of these things are things that will easily benefit your health, but I would recommend starting with the first 3, and then once you feel really good with those, little by little add in. Once you start feeling success, then it breeds success, right? So start simple, get really great with it, get proud of yourself, and start adding little by little by little. And no matter what, no matter how many times you quote unquote mess up, just keep going. That's it. Just keep going. Don't give up. All right. So any questions, concerns, veggie recipes down in the comments, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.